Hello, I'm Nicole, the artist behind Art by Nicole, and today we're going to draw a flamingo. So let's go. Just wanted to show you guys that today I have a little studio buddy. Her name is Lulu. She likes to hang out here in her little cat bed while I draw. Isn't she cute? Okay, back to the video. So today I have this reference photo of a flamingo I got off of Pixabay. I have my Rose Prismacolor Kohl Erase sketching pencil. I have my Faber-Castell Perfection eraser pencil, a handy dandy kneaded eraser, and my proportional divider. Today I'm going to be doing a 1-to-1 ratio because it just fits kind of perfect in my sketchbook here. This is a 10 by 10 spiral bound Arctica sketchbook. I'm using the sensitive painter's tape. I couldn't think of the word. And of course, I've got my handy dandy turntable. Okay, let's get on with it, shall we? I chose the flamingo today because, I don't know, I was just feeling pink. You know how that goes. So, once again, when using the proportional divider to take your measurements, I recommend measuring out from the center. You could also use the edge lines, but I wouldn't measure from one thing to another. Like, I wouldn't take this head measurement by measuring here, and then from here, I would go from here to here, and then from here to here. I find that when I do it that way, my proportions are more accurate. Um, just a tip, but you do you. And like I said, I'm doing a 1-to-1 today, so I don't have to take the measurement and then flip the tool. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this flamingo all sketched in. And I'll speed this part up so you don't have to sit through every little measurement. Okay? Okay, now that we've got our basic sketch, I'm going to go ahead and erase the guidelines. Pencil's not erasing very well. There we go. Well, good as it's gonna get. I think I was just pressing too hard. So, lesson learned. I think what we're gonna go ahead and do is use the PanPastels. I've got to show you these cool things. My husband has a 3D printer. I know, I'm such a lucky girl. Um, and he has been printing me basically whatever I ask for. And check this out. Isn't that neat? It's to store all of my sponges and wands for my pastels. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, need this one. Mm, maybe one of these guys. Now I have this tray of Pan Pastel, which has vermilion, crimson, permanent red, magenta, primary magenta, Hansa yellow, orange. And these are mostly the ones we're going to need. I may need to, in fact, I will probably have to dip into this tray with the black, the gray, and the white. Let's see. Aren't these just so pretty? I could stare at them all day. Just so vibrant and cool. You know what? I will need the white because I will need to mix it with my reds. Just do that. Okay. So flamingos aren't pink pink. They're more of a salmon pink and orangey pink. So I might have to mix the vermilion with some magenta and some white. And that might give us what we're looking for. What I'm looking for. Okay, let's see what that does. So vermilion, magenta, white. It's actually not bad. Look at me and my color mixing skills. Okay. Let's mix a little bit of this darker magenta and vermilion and white. See if we can get it. Nope. Look, it's because I was bragging about my skills. Looks like there's some scuff on my paper. Oh well. That's over, so I don't want to lose this spot right there. Now these are mostly a lighter pink, so I may just try. It works. Just getting a base layer down here for these feathers. I'm trying to go in the directions of the feathers, some of the feathers I see. It's going to be close, not perfect, because that would take many, many hours. And I'm not really one of those artists that does hyper realistic paintings, so. And I do need the black. Not a ton of control with these sponges, but not bad either. And as always, you want to clean your soft tools on a microfiber rag. Let's go ahead and get some background in here. These look like out of focus palm fronds. So let's get some greens. And this is phthalo green mixed with Payne's gray mixed with black. All right, I think that'll do for the pan pastel. I am going to spray this very lightly with a couple coats of Spetrafix. And what that does is it helps seal the pan pastel and it adds tooth back to the paper so that I can then come over with colored pencil. Okay, this needs to dry. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back next week where we'll finish this with colored pencil. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let me know down in the comments below if you have ever tried Pan Pastel or if this video has piqued your interest. All right, see you next week. Bye.